A deer got one of my teddy bears. Ah, that big one. Lopped it right off. I can't believe it. Wasn't interested in any of the other ones. But that is a complete bummer. And I know that he didn't mess with the rest of the sunflowers because I already went through and deadheaded a bunch. Through this whole line I deadheaded and pulled out. It's been icky all day. Like really, really smoky. If you look at the haze over there by the mountain. Oh, here, over there's a little bit better of a view. But I deadheaded a bunch of these today. I left some of my mess. And I didn't run across any one except for that one teddy bear. Ugh. And that one was a super good one too. And it's kind of a bummer that he chopped it, but let's hope that I get more. But he's having a harder time. They don't like the African daisies. But they will eat there's this other one. This one, I don't know what it's called, but they like to eat on this. But I put this there, and you can see there's tracks right there where he came in at an angle and leaned and probably nipped a little bit of this stuff. But I have no poppies that bloom today. It's been like nasty all day. There's some pumpkins. This pumpkin down here's gotten bigger. This green one's not getting much bigger. And these are my thornless raspberries. I'm hoping that they survive. I've already trimmed down all the dead. And, if not, I'll try to get some more from her next year and try again. Maybe I can get it earlier in the season. She just now, late in the season, brought to me. So I'm trying to see. I swept already, as you can see. The paths have already been swept and smoothed, so that I can. I hope I don't have to. I might cover, because I do want to harvest from this. I want to harvest it. And get seeds from those and that one. And they're not ready to harvest yet. Oh, let's talk about harvesting sunflowers. Maybe it's because I have a lot of sunflowers on my channel, but a lot of sunflower stuff comes through my feed too. And I see all these people making up all these rules and regulations and just a lot of ridiculous things. Oh, this is what I cut my sunflowers and hang them, and I do this and I do that. I don't know why people like to make things hard for themselves. You don't have to make anything hard for yourself. I do everything simple. I can't do a bunch of stuff. So, and I don't want to. I don't want to do a bunch of work. I want to spend my time enjoying stuff. Enjoying my creations, things that I think up in my head for my garden, how to transform something into something that I can use if I'm not using it anymore, if it's broken. I don't want things to be hard. I want it to be super easy. Just super easy. And that's why I did stuff like this. I just pour the seeds in, let what grows, grows. I'll harvest it all in one spot. It's all right here. Can harvest it. And then next year I can sprinkle seeds everywhere, but I don't have to do all the seeds because I've got so many that I can save some. And, you know, only plant half of what I need, you know, or what I have. And then hopefully it'll start growing back by itself. That's the whole point. Not me having to keep planting this stuff every year. Everything in this flower bed, I do nothing for it. Nothing but water it. Everything grows itself. Everything except for the lithiums, or whatever those white things are, I got at the dollar store. And I just threw the seeds in there. And then that lithium or whatever, I just bought one package of that, sprinkled it in there, and then at the end of the season when it starts getting seeds, I pick a bunch of the flowers and I go throw it in a different, I throw them back here, so that way a little bit of them will be growing there. And I'll do the same thing this year. I'll sprinkle them in all the places that I want them. I don't put it into the ground. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. I try to keep everything super simple, just like my sunflowers. I chop the heads off, I throw it in, I lay them out in a cardboard box, I leave them outside and let them dry. Like, I have to go get another cardboard box right now because I have it in this plastic container. And sometimes I'll throw like one of those cage thingies over the box or whatever. Like, see, I deadheaded a bunch. And you know, this was just laziness. But it also tells me, you know, gives me an idea of which one it is. So I just throw them in there. And, oh man, that one's going to be hard to get up and get. Oh, that one needs to come down. When there's no petals left, that's when I like to pull them, because if you don't, then the birds start getting them. And I like to dictate like a dictator on how much the birds get. Like, because I need to have some too. Look at her. She is amazing. What are you doing, Bucifer? What's up? He doesn't like it when the weather's like this. Well, what's up, big boy? What's he doing, handsome? How's she doing, Bucifer? So anyway, I see all these rules and regulations on sunflowers. You don't have to do that. Just dry out. If you're out and about and you see a sunflower and you see that the petals are coming off, as long as the bees have pollinated it, you can chop the head off, you can dry it out, knock the outer flower pieces off, and pluck all the seeds out, and just dry the seeds out, and then you have some for next year. It's that simple. And nothing about, you know, having it to dry in this climate, and, you know, having a storage, what do you call those, wood sheds to hang dry them in, and all this stuff is so crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I can't believe how hard people make gardening sound, and all these things that they do. And literally, I did nothing but put seeds in the ground when the time is right. And you know when the time is right because you can look up whatever you're planting and it'll tell you in your area what your zone is and when to plant them. Simple. You don't have to have them in all these special containers or the special dirt. I don't even buy dirt. Yeah. No. I don't buy dirt. You see what's underneath these weeds? That dirt with the rock all mixed up in it? That's what that is. The path that you see is what's in my garden, and all I did was take a shovel or rake or whatever, and most of it I didn't even do that. I just scraped it up and threw the seeds on top. And then tried to rake the seeds in a little bit. That's what I did. That's what I did with these. with these seeds, you see how that the head of the onions right there? Yeah, that's how I got these onions. The lilies I bought at the store, came home, dug a hole, plopped them right in the hole, right in this dirt. Same dirt. That dirt, same as this dirt. I hate to be the you've been fooled gardener person that exposes all of these garden channels and all their whatnots, but you don't have to make anything difficult. It's so easy. Right now I just ate an apple, picked the seeds out, and I'm going to be planting an apple. That's what you do. You just plant the seeds. Anytime you go to the dollar store and if they have seeds there, buy them. Buy them for this year, and then next spring plant them. And they're like, oh, I don't have a garden, or I don't have a place that I can plant them, or whatever. There's special spots that you go to along the river, lakes, streams, ponds, all kinds of stuff. You know, you can plant a couple zucchinis, you know, a couple seeds in the ground, and just go back and check on them. Like maybe you take walks and there's like a vacant somewhere that nobody pays attention to or whatever. You can just plant some stuff in there. I mean, it just make it that easy. It's that simple. So don't let these garden channels scare you or try to tell you have to do all these special things when you don't have to. All right, bye.